Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? The late talks.
It's overkill.
Okay, okay.
But that's my opinion. I don't know. It's just my
Now
I have
sometimes
certain
I do that. I do that a
let's
lot.
start off like this. What's your pet peeves that you got with people?
My
That
pet
people do certain
peeves.
things and it just fucking ticks you off. Like clearly that was one for me.
That's hard. That's hard for me. Like to
Like
even.
what's another pet peeve of mine? Oh, I know. People when they eat, like if you're eating with someone and they have metal utensils
Yeah.
and they fucking grind their teeth on the utensils when they eat.
Oh, those are annoying.
Yeah.
You can hear the. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I understand that one.
The
That one's
number one
painful.
for me though, and I blame my sister for this because this is hers, and she literally made me and my two other brothers do this. But um, people chewing with their mouth open.
I don't do that. I chew with my mouth closed.
I'm just I'm
Ever
just
since
saying, like
a
that's
kid,
my
bro.
number one, and my sister fucking
All you hear is like.
hypnotized me into that shit. Oh, dude.
All that's all you
Oh,
hear.
dude. No joke. There's been a few times where I thought this girl was hot, and I was gonna like ask her on a date or whatever.
Yeah.
And it just so happened that like timing and all that thing, she was like around like eating, bro. Fucking not even thinking, just like close it while you chew. You can do that, but
For real,
no,
without
just
thinking, you could
so
like it's
really
not that hard.
really ticks me off.
It's not that hard to chew with your mouth closed,
No, not at all.
and it's
But
etiquette.
somehow it escapes people.
It's etiquette though.
Now I
Ain't, ain't
maybe I guess I
ain't
understand
nobody wants to
because
see you eat your food. Like we could see your food munched in your mouth.
I understand if like maybe if they have like some kind of like sinus or nasal issue where like they can't
They
breathe.
can't breathe. That's different.
I understand that, but still like
Medical
I have
issue is
nasal
different.
issues too, but I still chew with my mouth closed.
I don't know. I was growing up. My mom always told me chew with your mouth closed. You know.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Military teaches you that shit too. They fucking yell at you. So many dudes getting reamed out. Also, so good at insults. Oh my god. Military, you literally fine tune your fucking insult craft. I was never that funny. I always have like one liners like every once in a blue moon, so I don't even try. It just comes naturally, like randomly. Like someone will say something and then I'll have like a quick like whip to it
Yeah.
or like a quick response, and somehow it'll be the fucking funniest thing in the world. And
Nah,
then
I'm a
after that,
different
if
type
I
of
try
funny
to
though.
keep going, it's dead.
I'm a different type of funny. Like I don't really mean to be funny. It just comes out like that. Like that's what my friends told me. Like tell me. Like I don't really try to be funny. It's just
People got
how it
different
is.
humor, so it depends if the joke lands or not.
Yeah,
I would assume.
I don't really do jokes. Like I don't be frying people. But sometimes I do. Sometimes I be like saying the craziest shit.
Oh my god. Speaking of news, what time is it right now?
It's 9 o'clock.
Live reaction to Trump's announcement, which is what one of our news things was going to be, is what Trump is going to say during his,
Yep,
what
yep.
do you call it, during his speech.
So we did not pull out.
Well, he's getting to that because he's saying that their navy's fucking gone, their air force is like decimated, and then
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he said that most of the leaders in charge of terrorists and shit are dead. Also, that the Iranian government soldiers, like their actual Iranians actual military.
Yeah.
A lot of them, the generals of them are dead too, because those were probably the guys fault like working with the
Yeah,
terrorists.
well, funded them
No, working with them.
or working with them,
Yeah.
but they was funding all of that though.
Well, the leader was like the head terrorist, but he was also so basically the terrorists and the military.
Oh yeah, they're combined.
Yeah. So, but I think there could be a decent amount of uh like regular guys and maybe like mid officers that were just going along with it because they didn't want to die and they didn't want their families to get killed. So I mean, there's probably a decent amount of uh guys in there that are like, yeah, I'm not really about this, but like I'm not trying to die. And they were already in there when that changed.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that.
But yeah, we'll come back to that at the end because that'll be that's definitely gonna be interesting on what he's saying on how we pull out and shit if we are. I want to know what the plan is. That's literally what everyone's thinking about is one, when are we getting out? And two, we said we were gonna help the people, so like what are we doing?
Yeah.
So how are we helping the people? Do we have anyone in mind that's gonna take the place?
Well, that's gonna take a little bit more time. I think that's a 6 month plan
Well,
because
that I think
the
that's what he's
the whole
saying now, that
process
they
is
have
like a
someone
whole
in mind that's
process.
going to take over. Also, the old prince of Iran said that when the war's over and we're ready to like implement the new
Yeah.
government and all that shit, like democracy and all it, um, that the former prince is gonna help like usher in because he was the last person in that government that's alive that knew how the country worked back when it was still like an actual republic,
Okay. Okay.
when they had like cities and all sorts of like all the other shit that like a modern 70s era America would have. But then when the new regime came in, they fucking took all that away, and look how that country ended up.
Yeah, like a
Like
pile of dust.
they had paved roads, they had electricity, and I don't know about internet, but like phones, travel, resorts. People from all over the country would all over the world would travel there for like
Yeah.
vacation. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting what he says.
Okay. Okay.
Although there's two things I want to get into, but really there's one I want to get into.
What is it?
Anime shit.
Oh yeah.
That's
Definitely
one of
want to
the
get in.
topics I want to talk about. The amount of fucking
Okay,
anime
anime this
news
month.
that is going to drop. Oh my god, this month.
This month is about to be insane with
This month,
anime.
starting literally today, with beginning after the end.
Yep.
Thank you, Crunchyroll, for dropping all of this shit this year in
Bro,
April.
I did not know what to
By the
watch this
way,
year.
I don't know if you saw, they announced the release date for Black Clover.
I did not see that.
You ready for this?
When?
This year, October 3rd, which means the entire month of October, including Halloween, we get fucking Black Clover.
That's fire.
We get
I've
Black
been
Clover
waiting
the
for
month of
Black Clover.
October.
I've been waiting for Black Clover
The
for the
month of October.
longest.
Yeah, I can't fucking wait for that.
For the longest. Black Clover, like when it came out, nobody really liked it.
Oh yeah.
Nobody liked it.
I think there's a new trailer too.
I gotta react to that later.
I think there's a new trailer. I could be wrong. But yeah, Black Clover is coming out. My favorite though, Friday, Reincarnated as a Slime drops. And I am going to
Yeah,
be ecstatic. I cannot fucking wait for that. I
bro.
cannot wait for that. And
Nah,
my
it's a
weekend
pretty.
starts tomorrow after work.
Yeah, mine too. Mine too. And I'm happy for that because I get to rest.
Oh, on my way, actually no, on my way home before my weekend starts, I have to make an appointment to take my CDL test.
CDL.
Yeah, take the test. But I get 180 days to take it as many times as I want to get at least an 80 on it. So
That's not bad. That's
yeah,
not bad.
not bad for $125. Yep. They already took my picture for the license for it, for the CDL license. So I'll have to carry two. That's gonna get annoying. I gotta get a new wallet too.
Okay.
But yeah, reincarnate as a slime. Actually no, let's give everyone the update. Because
What are?
I have the full layout for
I thought I
April.
had that list.
Did I send it to you on Instagram?
I think so.
Let's see, where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Must share. So here we go, everyone. So today, April 1st, Dora Doro, season 2, Classroom of the Elites, beginning after the end. That is today, or tonight, technically, if you're on the East Coast.
Wait. Dora Dora. What else?
Doro, Doro e Doro,
Yeah.
Classroom of the Elite,
Ooh.
and then beginning after the end. And then tomorrow, there's final season of Dr. Stone.
Which I really didn't like.
I like the premise. Yeah, it's the technology shit doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, it's like they go back to the Stone Age, but they want to go back to like the technology age. I don't like that. Anyway, also tomorrow, a brand new anime
What's it called?
is called Petals of Reincarnation.
Petals
And
of
look at the cover art
Reincarnation.
for it.
That is dope. That knife looks sick.
Yeah, that was fucking awesome. And then on Friday is Reincarnated as a Slime season 4. And that's 60 episodes they're releasing. I think they're releasing in like 4 parts.
Four
I heard.
parts. So it's throughout the
So
whole year.
I think it's gonna come out to be like,
I think it's gonna be like 12 episodes per
yeah, it's
season.
gonna be the normal 12.
Yeah, but they still have in
No,
the
actually, I
backlog.
think the first
24 episodes actually.
68.
24 episodes. That's my guess.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say 20 episodes. Oh no, I think it might be 3 parts then because they might do 20 episodes.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna divide it up, but let me tell you, there's gonna be a lot of fucking character development because now there's all sorts of new fucking characters, new sorts of races that are now in his
Oh yeah,
kingdom.
so much races.
Not only that, remember, he told Geld to rebuild fucking Malim's kingdom after she destroyed Eurozania. And so now Eurozania is merged with Malim's kingdom, and so is Frey's kingdom.
That is insane.
So basically, Malim's a fucking huge emperor with the mind of a child, which, if you think about, technically Rimuru controls.
Yeah.
And Rimuru's at the center of like all these major powerhouses on the east. He's at the center of Bloomin,
Yep.
Dwargon, who's already like a huge hero himself. Um, he now has Malim's kingdom, which includes Urzania and what's phrase?
I forgot. I don't remember the map that much.
Yeah, I forget
I
phrase.
haven't watched that in so long. I know you be rewatching it. I know you be
Yeah, I
rewatching it.
think I know they call her the Sky Queen, but I don't know what her kingdom is. Or maybe she
Well,
doesn't have one.
I don't. No, she does have one.
She does have one, but it's
All
never.
of them have one.
Maybe it goes into hers.
They all have anyone that
Because
has a
she's
seat on
always.
that table has a whole
Well,
kingdom.
no, I think they might have to. They might have to. Oh, in this new season, they might actually make them make amends. Frey and Thalion's queen.
Um,
Because remember, Frey likes high places, and she's been always at war with Thalion
yeah.
because they have like the highest kingdom because it's so high in the air, and Frey's the Sky Queen.
Yep.
So she was always fighting with her to take over that kingdom because it was so high in the air. So they
Okay.
might
Okay.
have them make amends now, since they're all basically allies.
Yeah. Since he took over the
Now it's
whole.
going to be versus the West, but now also they have the church on their side
Oh yeah, they do have the church on
with
this side.
Demon Lord Valentine, who pledged 100 years of peace with them.
Okay.
Also gave him a new power too.
I did
That
not see
gives
that.
everyone who believes in him, which is basically like they're gonna treat him like a god now, because now he has that skeleton dude that was a priest.
Yeah.
So I feel like that dude, oh yeah, he's got all those skeleton fucking guys also from claiming. He's got such a huge goddamn empire now. I don't even know what's gonna happen.
Bro, he's taking over the world.
The only people I know of that are even trying to gun for him are the sketchy ass fucking clown merchants and the council, which is some other like merchant secret council apparently. Yeah, I don't know.
They're not stronger than him.
Well, there's one snake in the grass that's trying to like be friendly. Who is behind? Who is behind his kingdom getting ransacked in the first place?
Speaking of anime, bro, the upsetness I have with My Hero ending is insane. It's still in my mind.
That ending does suck. I didn't like it, but you want to know the good news? They're coming out with a movie.
Yeah, and that's what I was coming up to. And a special.
No, it is the special.
That is the special?
Yeah, the movie is the
Oh,
special.
okay, okay.
What it's gonna be? Have you seen anything? What it's gonna be about?
Nope.
No trailers.
No trailers.
I haven't seen shit either.
I think they're keeping it
I
on the
hope
hush right
I
now.
hope they end that movie with Midoriya getting those fucking powers back.
If they do, they need to come out with new seasons.
If they don't, and they just have him use that mechanical shit like they ended the season with,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be mad
Why though?
because I'm gonna see him as a bitch. Then
How are you gonna see him as a
he
bitch?
doesn't have the powers anymore.
But he never had those
The
powers.
whole point of the show was to have the powers, right? And the only way to get rid of them is to what? Hand them off to someone else. He didn't
Yep.
fucking do that.
Bakugo.
He didn't fucking do that. So how?
He passed it down to Bakugo.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
He shared it, but he didn't give it to him.
Oh yeah, he did share it in the
But
movie.
from the movie, yeah, because
But
they had
yeah,
open wounds. So he was
but
like,
not only that, he did revive him. He got revived because of the power, because of the spark
well, that was
of All
probably
for One.
from one of the previous holders, because remember their
Yeah,
souls are inside of him.
because they're that's his ancestor.
Which one?
The Bakugo's
Was that the whip
ancestor.
guy? No.
No,
Which one was his ancestor? I know which one you're talking about, but I forget what his power was.
his power was
Was it the strength? No.
no.
No, that was All Might's master.
I think it was the strings.
No, that was the mask dude.
Oh no, it was the sensory. I think,
Yes. Sensory. That's it.
right?
Yeah, it was the sensory one. I forget his name. I think he was All for One's brother?
Nope. No, he
Who was All
wasn't.
for One's brother?
The first guy. The first was. It was the guy with the white hair down.
That's right. Yes. Yeah, there was a lot of them. Yeah, I'm curious what that special is going to be like, though.
I I I think it's gonna be about what happened after, or or
Here's the thing. Literally, here's the thing. And I know 100% what's going to happen. And it's going to bug the shit out of me. And I'm going to lose some hair over it. At least for reincarnated as a slime. Do I or do I not watch the subtitled?
I I say watch the subtitles
Because I'm going to have to fucking wait for English.
unless they both come out at the same time.
I fucking hope so.
Unless they both.
Do you know how long, how many years? Actually, yeah, let me look this up.
It's gonna
I have
come
to look
out.
this up. It's gonna, yeah, because if it's more than a year, if the last season ended last year, I understand, but I don't think it did. When did Reincarnated as a Slime's last season end? Motherfucker, you didn't type it out how I wanted.
Yo, I don't know. It's been acting weird lately.
When did Reincarnated as a Slime season end? They better have fucking English. 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
This is 2 fucking years in the making.
Bro, you've been rewatching that for
Ever. Forever. 2 years worth I've been rewatching that shit.
The one anime I've been watching for a long
And Black
time.
Clover.
Nah, Black Clover we've been waiting for a long time. A very long time.
I saw a hot take, speaking of anime, online. What was the hot take? That solo leveling is ass. And that they stole it from Hunter x Hunter.
No. I
What do you mean no?
I see only the ant.
They
part.
stole the action from Hunter x Hunter.
I only see the ant part. of the similarity, but everything else since I read it, you know, I don't think it correlates so much into that. No.
The ant, the ant arc. Yes, I understand.
The ant arc, yes. Everything else, no. Trust me, it's not a copy. I read the whole thing.
I mean, if you take it in the sense that Kilo was the main character,
Still,
mm,
still.
Killua as a persona and Jinwoo very similar.
Yeah, but at the same time, no, bro. No.
You could think that.
I'm pretty
I'll
positive.
let everyone in the fucking chat or whoever decide that shit.
Bro, I'm telling you right now. I've watched I've watched Solo Leveling. I read Solo Leveling. The whole thing, even the sequel. I even read the sequel of Solo Leveling. Is not the same thing.
I have a hot take about sequels. Most of the
Most
90
of the sequels
90
are
percent of
ass.
I'll say even 95% of the time they fucking blow.
But this one is actually pretty good, the
I'll
sequel.
be the judge.
I read it. I'm currently reading it still.
No, I'll be the judge when it comes out because there's sequels to other shit or even like
I don't
all
think
right, let's take the JoJo adventures.
I mean the JoJo Adventure.
I've never been a I've tried,
I've
but
tried seeing it.
it's too
I
weird.
can't. I can't.
It's too weird for me.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest shit ever.
Yeah, for real. But yeah. Oh,
Gaming.
yes. I
Gaming.
was just about to bring that up. Hold on. Hold on.
Sometime this month.
Sword Art Online.
What? Hold on. Do I do it this week or next week? I'm gonna buy a new controller.
Oh, for
Yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna buy a new PS5 controller. So let me tell you, once that fucking stick drag is gone, I am filthy, filthy on Battlefield.
Nah, right
Yeah, I'm done
now,
buying consoles. I'm done buying consoles.
I'm telling you, you should just. Well, for now, you're good with the laptop, but
No, I'm only using laptop. I don't need to game that much. I'm a fucking grown ass adult with a ton of fucking bills. I don't have enough time to be playing games that much. I'm fine with a laptop. I don't need to play it a lot, like an hour or two a week is cool with me.
oh, I'm not saying just for that, bro. I'm saying the desktop is just a lot easier.
No, this is easier.
Alright.
Yep. My kind of speed.
It's not. It's not for that. It's for all the radiation that actually that's on your lap or whatever you put it at. All that radiation.
Eh.
But that's about it. That's what I. I don't really have much to talk about today
Well, no,
since it's the middle of the week.
the fucking Nvidia chips, or not chips, but
Oh yeah.
the the fucking deal that went through with OpenAI.
Oh, I
All
heard
you
that.
gamers out there who hate that all the RAM drives and chips are being so fucking expensive. Excuse me. All the game consoles that are going to come out, how fucking expensive those are, or even just PCs. Well, good news for you. OpenAI and Sora has finally shit the bed.
Yes, it did.
Sora is dismantled because oh fuck, hold on. I gotta pull this one up too now. Should have this open.
They didn't have the maintenance for it, like the funds for maintenance,
Hold on.
right?
I'll tell you exactly what it is. So farmers blocking AI data centers being built. So three things that happened. So farmers blocked the data center from being built because the data centers, because they generate so much fucking electricity, Trump passed a thing saying that they have to pay for their own shit. Well, they try to build these data centers over in the farmland all over the place, and all the farmers out there were like, I don't fucking think so. This is our place, and we're not going to let you hurt our farmland and buy all these farms out just so you can have a fucking storage building sitting there.
That has a storage full of just hard drives and
Hard drives that need water constantly flowing through it, which does
yes.
what? Redirect the water from the farms to the data centers. And that's why the farmers didn't want it. Now what they also did was, sorry, the AI video generator Sora has closed down. And why it has closed down is because that the data centers for the AI generator was generating so much fucking electricity that the data center that the company had to pay for, that they were going bankrupt, and that even for Google with Chat GBT and Sora that they owned, they would have, the Sora branch would have went bankrupt by next year.
That's
That's
insane.
how much energy these fucking data
Did,
centers pull,
did you
or
even
the
get
AI pulls.
did you even get a chance to like even use Sora?
Yeah, a little bit.
It was horrible.
Yeah, it wasn't that good.
It was horrible. I
And then the last thing to tie it all together to help you fellow gamers out is that Disney ended up pulling out of funding Open AI, which was $1 billion they were putting in, an investment they put into it. And because of the fact that no data centers were being built and the fact that Sora closed down because they were going bankrupt because the amount of energy that the data centers pulled for the AI, Disney was like, fuck this shit. This is a losing battle. I'm out.
yeah, it is.
So
It was a free source.
so now thanks to Disney and all the farmers and Sora closing down, all you gamers out there can now in the future enjoy cheap gaming again.
Well, it's not. It wasn't really that
No,
cheap.
it was because Nvidia.
Yeah, I understand that,
It was
but
Nvidia shit because they were hostaging all the RAM drives and stuff for AI.
hmm,
And so they recently, literally recently, they went from charging the RAM drives $2,000 to five.
okay.
Like if you go on Nvidia and try to like buy a RAM drive, it's $5,000 at least.
A RAM? No, no, that's a graphics card. You talking about two different?
RAM.
No, RAM is two different things. Trust me. I'm an IT guy. RAM and graphics card are two different things. The RAMs, yes, they do cost a lot. They're $500, $400 right now. A piece of RAM. The graphics card, they're usually $1,000, $2,000, maybe 600, 700 on the low end.
So my eyes were lying to me. Numerous articles I was reading.
I'm telling you, it's graphics cards, not RAMs.
I'm looking this up. I'm looking it up right now.
Go ahead.
I'm telling you, I read numerous articles from this.
You could read numerous articles for. I know my computer's technology, bro. Not $5,000 graphics card. I could see that. A 5 series, $5,000. Yes, I could see that. It's a GPU.
Hold on, I'm reading this shit. It's a really new AI company is consuming a lot of every time engineering shortages, higher prices across the market, about $5,000 claim. Pushing the price of memory and GPUs.
Yeah, graphics card.
Oh, okay. So I don't even know what the fuck graphics card is. All I know is that I downloaded something that was a graphics card.
No, no. So the difference between graphics card and RAMs are short
So
term
what the fuck
memory.
did I download from the video?
Graphics card is for your graphics. It improves the graphics on your computer. It improves the visuals,
So I don't
everything.
have a graphics card, but I downloaded the
No, you
program.
have a graphics card, but that graphics card needed the program to actually pull out the potential of the graphics card.
But I have a fucking old ass graphics card.
It doesn't matter if it's old or not.
Well, you'd want it updated, wouldn't you?
Yes, but you can't update it on the laptop. You have to buy a new
Sure, I can.
laptop.
I just gotta open it up.
You cannot do that, bro. I
That's why there's screws on a laptop.
yes, but it's better off buying a new one.
That's why there's screws on a laptop.
I am telling you because it's harder than you think.
Which is why I don't need to game that much. Perfect.
I'm telling you that in order to
The bare minimum
switch
settings to
switch
make me
anything is
game as
bad
much
on
as
the
I
laptop.
want, I don't give a fuck.
No, I understand that, but I was not talking about gaming. I was talking about the actual
I'm
cards.
fucking ranting at this point. Oh, speaking of which, I want to go back to the fucking president and see what's going on. Hold on, let's refresh.
Oh,
That's loud. I should lower that.
he's still alive? Oh no, 18 minutes. 18 minutes long.
No, it started over again. It's over.
Yeah, 18 minutes. Winning and winning big.
A disaster. They made mistakes, and I am correcting them.
Oh yeah, I said it from the last pod. That ballistic missiles that could reach all of our allies: London, France, Germany.
Yeah, I remember that.
Come on. Crazy. Did he just call out Israel? Who did he say? What country?
The countries that didn't want to get,
To give help?
yeah.
Oh, I thought he said Israel in there. I think I'm spacing out. Oh. We don't want him radical at all. Why? I don't think this is what the American people wanted.
We're trying to change the government completely.
I'm hoping he's just calling this as a bluff. We do. No one wanted us to be hitting the infrastructure that would then hurt the citizens. I'm skeptical.
Why you say that?
I don't. I don't want them to be hitting the infrastructure of the fucking country because that's just gonna hurt the citizens and turn them against us. Just like when we
True.
accidentally hit the fucking hospital by accident. Or no, what was that? School? I think it was a school with kids.
So he's not pulling that at all. So he just wanted to say, "Oh, we have 3 more weeks to go."
2 to 3 of them hitting other targets, I guess. He even said he didn't want regime change, but
It was looking like he wants regime change.
not him.
I think he wants just good
Not
business.
him.
I think he just wants business.
Trump's not the one that wants regime change.
Is Israel?
Also, the same reason that during Gaza or whatever, that Netanyahu was what do you call it? I think he was being investigated or something.
He was being investigated. What for though? I forgot.
Also, he's been president forever because there's been no elections because they've been constantly in numerous wars.
Because he's always putting them in war.
Yeah, because once the war's over, then what? Then
He's
what
out.
happens to him?
He's out of the office.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. It's.
Yep.
I think.
But all right, everyone, that's all for today. Tonight. Wow.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tonight. We'll see you next time on Saturday.
Hope you
Stay
enjoyed.
tuned. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment.
And hit that notification bell.
Yes. I think I was forgetting something there.
Yeah. Hit that notification bell. We seeing you guys. Subscribe. It can help us out a lot, especially getting everything ready and set and more professionalized too.
Please subscribe. A lot of you aren't subscribed. It helps us a lot if you hit that subscribe button so that we can start getting out into the atmosphere on YouTube and get more of a following so that we can improve all this for you guys. So please, it would mean a lot. Till then, see you guys.
Deuces.